Every relationship hides a story, and every story carries its own pain. Welcome to Cheating Stories Insights, where truth bleeds through words. I hadn't planned on attending her wedding. I told myself I would stay away, that I was above it, above them. But last night, I woke to 26 missed calls from her number. One after another, like a slow-burning alarm. The final voicemail lasted 10 seconds. No words. Just shallow, closed-mouthed breathing. I didn't call back. I didn't need to. Sometimes, silence tells you more than a scream ever could. And now I'm here, standing beneath a draped white canopy, her laughter drifting across champagne glasses and the music of a rented string quartet. No one notices me yet. Not the servers in their bow ties. Not the guests in polished shoes. Not the woman in the white dress wearing the smile I once believed in. But he sees me, her groom. He freezes mid-toast, mid-lie. The glass slips in his hand, but doesn't fall. His eyes widen, not with confusion or anger, but with fear. And that tells me everything. It started subtly. She began sleeping with her phone under her pillow. Sudden work trips. Extra showers. Eyes that wouldn't meet mine after dark. I didn't accuse her. That's not who I am. I don't throw words like weapons. I let them ripen in silence until the truth peels itself raw. It wasn't until she whispered another man's name in her sleep, Leo, not mine, that the numbness finally cracked. The next morning, I watched her butter toast as if nothing had shifted. She kissed my cheek, told me she loved me, said I was everything a woman could want. But the lie clung to her like expensive perfume. 6 months later, she left. Said she had outgrown the small life we built. Said I had changed. She was right. I had because I knew. I started quietly. First, I pulled the text backups from her old iCloud account. She'd never changed the password. Then I ran Leo's number through a background check. Corporate executive. 6-figure salary. Divorcee. Had an affair with both his therapist and his employee, her. Every timestamp aligned perfectly with her lies. I didn't confront her. I just watched. Watched her parade her new life on social media, luxury dinners, weekend getaways, inspirational quotes about choosing happiness. She mistook my silence for forgiveness. But I don't forgive. I collect. The DNA test was easy. She had a son 3 months after the divorce, posting his face like a trophy. Blue eyes. A dimpled chin. Nothing like me. Everything like Leo. I mailed the kid anonymously, swabbed my own cheek, and sent it in just to be sure. 0% match. Not even a whisper of me in that boy. She'd been pregnant before she left. That was the urgency. That was the sudden moral awakening. She wasn't escaping me. She was protecting them. And even then, I stayed silent because I wanted her to think she had won. 2 weeks before the ceremony, I mailed her a wedding gift. No return address, no card. Just a silver frame. Inside, 2 photos. One, the paternity test results. The other, a screenshot of Leo's company expense reports, proof of personal trips paid with corporate funds. The same dates. The same lies. She never responded. But last night, 26 missed calls, 10 seconds of breath. She sees me now. Her lips pressed tight, brittle. Well, the ghost shows up. The crowd quiets. I smile, slow and empty. You called me. That was a mistake, she says. I nod. You've made a lot of those. Someone laughs nervously. The groom doesn't move. I take a step closer, my voice calm. You ever tell him about the severance check you helped him cover up? The travel fraud? The paternity lie? Her jaw tightens. You're not ruining this day. I'm not, I reply. You already did. I turn to Leo. She told me the baby was mine. Let me name him. The color drains from his face. I hand him a white envelope, sealed clean. Receipts, I say. Thought you should see where your money went. He takes it with trembling fingers. The silence isn't awkward, it's surgical. I don't stay. I don't need to. They'll unravel themselves, public image, board meetings, custody lawyers. Her fantasy will collapse under its own weight. I gave them the match, lit nothing, and let it burn quietly. Back home, I take off the suit I wore like armor. The voicemail still sits on my phone. 10 seconds of breath. Maybe fear. Maybe regret. Maybe her last grasp at control. I delete it. She made her choices, and I made sure she owned them. There's peace in that. Not joy, just stillness. And sometimes that's enough.